Hello there friends, CS News Live here. In today's video, Valve has finally dropped a new operation of some sort. More bugs after the update, Faceit is down. And as always, a lot of other fascinating news from the world of CS2, so without further ado, let's get straight to it. And I think we shall kick off today's episode with JL, who shared his top 5 CS players. But there was a twist, the list was in random order, so he didn't know who will come next. So he placed Elige in the 3rd spot, noting that while the American plays well, he expected someone better, hence the mid-ranking. Next, m0NESY came up and JL crowned him the top player, citing that only 2 players could be possibly better. JL placed Robs in the 2nd place without further comment. And guys, Simple landed at the bottom as the ranking only considered achievements in CS2. And the last guy on the list was Dong, who came to the 4th spot. Guys, what do you think of it? I see this one pretty balanced, to be honest. If you don't agree with JL, just drop your thoughts in the comments below. And more about JL, in a recent interview with James Banks, he shared his journey into esports. Initially, JL achieved the global elite and then decided to test his skills in Faceit. There, he reached level 10 in 666 matches, the number of the devil, if you know what I mean. After topping the ladder in Lithuania, teams started showing interest. For example, he tried out for Force, but at that time the org was looking for an anchor, while JL was an AWPer. Yeah, he was an AWPer at the start if you didn't know. He didn't make to the team, but Force's coach LMBT helped him get into the FPL C, where he entered without much trouble. Various teams took notice. First, Selecta picked him up, where he played for 2 months. Then Mad Lions showed interest, but JL truly made his mark in 2022 and 2023 while he was playing for Apex, from where Navi bought him out, and you know the rest of the story. And looking ahead, JL is considering starting his own business or focusing on growing his YouTube and Instagram. And now, since we've already mentioned Faceit, let's continue discussing it. Just in our last video, we talked about an innovative system meant to assist Faceit to enhance the gameplay, you know, to get rid of toxicity. However, Faceit has experienced major glitches over several days. On the 2nd of October, the platform had issues with registering new users, purchasing or renewing subscriptions, and starting matches due to server outages. It's still unclear whether players will receive any compensation if these issues occur during their matches. Interestingly, the next day brought another major glitch related to a CS2 update. Fixing this problem took nearly 15 hours as developers struggled to stabilize Faceit. Meanwhile, FastCop, another platform, managed to adjust to the update more efficiently, allowing players to resume gaming sooner. Anyways guys, Faceit currently works, so good luck. And yeah, my friends, I think it's now time to talk about the update if you haven't seen it yet. Even if you have, let's review once again. Valve has finally heard our calls and released the long-awaited operation. No, guys, it's not the operation, it's the battle pass named Armory. It's not quite what we're used to, but it's still something to get excited about, so let's break it down in order. This latest update is the biggest in the history of CS2, focusing primarily on customization and skins. Over 100 different skins and customization items were added to the game in one take. This includes 3 collections, a new case, 2 sticker packs, and 2 charm packs. Let's go through it one by one. The first collection, Overpass 2024, stands out with skins for the AK, OP, and Zeus, which features a doodle lore-inspired skin, as well as the AUG and the dual Berettas. Here guys, I want to note this. First, you see this collection is named Overpass 2024, but we don't have Overpass in the current map pool. So what is the meaning of releasing a new collection? Is it a hint? Because to add to this collection, Valve has also tweaked the map itself, removing the skyboxes, which could possibly mean that we will get Overpass really soon. Anyways, let's get back to the collections. The second collection, named Graphic Collection, is memorable for its OP, Deagle, and AUG. The last collection, Sports and Field, includes one of the most beautiful skins in the whole set, the Gradient M4A1S Fade, which for example Sharks has already snagged, along with the new AK skin that could serve as a decent alternative to the African net. Each collection is valued at 4 stars. You can earn these stars through the battle pass. Now the gallery case, which obviously bring more intriguing skins, because they were made by the community. For example, the M4A1 with the design that nods to Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam, and also a new entry to the Neo-Noir series, and a pretty fun and hilarious AK. Of course, the most wanted items here are the kukri knives, but unfortunately they're just the old colorways. Seems like Valve might need another year to add different colors to this skin. The case itself costs 2 stars, and we can't talk about skins without mentioning the new limited edition Deagle, which is called Heat Treated, basically a new version of Case Hardened. Here each skin has a unique pattern, basically just like all the Case Hardened skins. This skin will cost you 25 stars, and you will get a random pattern. Someone can get a new blue gem of some sort, but someone might not. Also, we've got the Elemental and Craft stickers. The first collection is a plethora of different elements ranging from lightning and waves to explosions and fire. Interestingly, for the first sticker collection, Perfect World, who are responsible for Counter-Strike in China, changed the color of stickers. You see, the ruby wave seemed too blood-like, so now it's acid green. But don't really worry, because it's only for the Chinese version. The second collection isn't as memorable, but you might know the clown sticker. These stickers are priced at 1 star each. And also now, when applying stickers, you can decide how worn they appear right from the start. Basically, scrape preview. Plus, you can now remove stickers with just 1 click. And now guys, before you open any collections or cases, I will remind you about the chances of dropping skins. Industrial grade skins drop 79% of the time. Mil-spec is at 16%, roughly once every 6 cases. Restricted skins drop at 3% rate, or once every 30 cases, while classified have only 0.66% chance, which is about 1 in 151 cases. And the rarest covered skins appear with a 0.13% probability, or once every 756 cases. Finally, the much anticipated charms, often leaked by data miners like Gabe Follower and others. They're divided into 2 collections. The first one, The Missing Link, features charms designed as agents or stickers. For instance, you can find Tiny Eva, who is an agent also, or Tiny Cress, or also a Tiny Chicken, and the Diamond Sausage. The second charms collection is called the Small Arms. It's dedicated to miniature versions of weapons. Personally, I'm just a fan of the little knives, especially the Gem charm. It's truly cool. Interestingly, these charms can be attached not only to weapons but also to C4. And also, to remove a charm, you must purchase a special item, similar to the Stat Track swap tool. However guys, note this: if you have a charm on your skin, it can reduce your FPS by 10 or 15 frames per second, which certainly didn't please the players. And also, all charms collections are priced at just 3 stars each. Guys, I have to note that this battle pass differs from previous ones. Here, stars can no longer be purchased, they must be earned through gameplay. For instance, playing a wingman earns you about 1/4 of a star, as does a game and deathmatch, while competitive or casual matches yield a full star or even 1.5 stars. So basically, the more you play, the more stars you earn. This time around, we have no weekly or daily challenges, and Valve has not introduced any new game modes. You can now earn up to 200 stars over the course of the battle pass, but to do so, you'll need to purchase the pass 5 times, totaling around $75. Yeah, when you complete one battle pass, you can just swap it to another and complete it once again. But guys, be careful, because there's a chance you might not get back all the money you've invested into this battle pass, because a lot of people do it and the skins may be not worth it. And surely, besides introducing new skins, the update also made a few gameplay adjustments. First, it fixed some broken spots on maps, and notably on Ancient. They corrected a bug that lowered FPS when players were in water, which occasionally aided opponents. Additionally, just listen to this, they've added Italy to the competitive map pool. It will not be played on majors, but you can just do it in your casual matches, which is pretty cool. I missed this map. And now, my friends, friends, let's talk about the community's reaction. First, I have to say it is pretty mixed. A lot of people are happy that Valve released anything at all, while others are frustrated, having hoped for changes to the map pool, a new game mode, and fixes for most bugs. For instance, Perfecto expressed disappointment. He said that the game lacked optimization, movement mechanics improvements, and model enhancements. But instead we just got a bunch of skins. And Perfecto called Valve clowns. On the other hand, for example, the streamer and content creator Jojo defended the developers. He said that players often focus solely on the negatives while ignoring some fixes that have improved the game responsiveness and gameplay as well. But honestly guys, I think Richard Lewis summed up the discussion best. He noted that the community first complains when nothing new is released for the game's anniversary, and then the same community criticizes Valve when they do release what was requested, albeit in a different form. And yeah, my friends, here I have to remind you that when CSGO turned 1 year old, Valve did basically the same thing. They introduced skins to the game, not really fixing stuff, so at least the history repeats itself. And if it does, which we see, maybe CS2 will really become one of the best games ever seen. Anyways, drop your thoughts about the update in the comments below. By the way, my friends, if you want to get a battle pass but don't want to spend money, head over to our Twitter, because there we're giving away 50 battle passes. You basically have a great chance to win. And don't forget to tell your friends. And surely, what would an update be without bugs, right my friends? Especially after such a significant one. It all started with the sniper scope just missing its crosshair, but that was quickly fixed, to be honest. If you still have it, you could fix it yourself by entering a special console command. Another bug turned out to be more intriguing. At one point, the game transformed into something of a horror film or a comedy, because traces of bullets and models of weapons turned into errors. They literally flew across the map, startling everyone. Thankfully, it was swiftly corrected, but I think many were as scared as I was. In light of this, there has been a suggestion to create an error charm. Hopefully one day Valve will consider this, and maybe in a couple of years we'll get one. And the last piece of cake will not be about the update. Let's discuss professional teams, or should I say, let's listen to what Fallen has to say. He created a tier list for the upcoming IEM Rio. In the S tier, the Brazilian CS legend placed Navi, GT and Vitality. Just down below are Mouse, Liquid, Eternal Fire and FaZe. According to Fallen, the weakest team is Rare Atom, and he ranked his own team in the B tier, along with the majority of other participants. It's worth noting that Team Spirit declined to participate in IEM Rio to conduct additional training sessions, whatever that means. And that's all for today, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave a comment, because we have a lot of things to discuss with the new update. And don't forget about the notification bell. Thank you for watching once again. I'm not saying goodbye for a long time. See you soon.